Hello guys and welcome to First Step Gaming. Today I'm gonna give you 10 good reasons to play Hunter in Classic WoW. First things first, they are great fun to play. Their mechanics are so different from other classes. Having a pet that you need to befriend and keep fed in itself is quite entertaining mechanic if you ask me, and I fell in love with that in our game. You are a ranged DPS that can easily kite until level 10, that's when you get your first pet. The pet will then tank any mob for you while you take it down quickly from afar. Also a great CC if you know how to play it right. You've got Freezing Trap, which will freeze a target for a period of time while your group takes the rest of the pack if you're running an instance. Okay, next we've got best leveling class. As you may be aware, by far Hunters will have no trouble leveling and are considered the fastest leveling class in WoW. As a Hunter you'll have almost no downtime due to the help of your pet tanking the mobs for you. It's quite usual for tanks or healers to level a Hunter ult to farm their materials or gold due to their inability to do so with those specs. I would also advise you to learn how to kite from an early level. It comes in extremely handy at max level. The best range weapon staff for Hunter at MC level. It's a reward of a long kiting quest. It requires you to kite different elites around the world. For anyone that doesn't know what kiting is, it's the process of running forward while turning your character towards the mob to shoot in order to take it down or keep aggro on it. Okay, so we got aspects. Mobility. Aspects when playing a Hunter are arguably one of the best spells to have. Aspect of the Cheetah will give you 30% speed buff at level 20. It will help you move around the world a lot quicker than anyone else, given vanilla WoW involved a lot of walking up to level 40. And that is when you get your 60% mount. However, getting the first mount of 40 will set you back a lot of gold for that level. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of players still running around past level 40 without a mount. The only other class that will have similar spells is the Druid. They get the Travel Form, which is 40% speed, but they get it at level 30. That gives you an extra 10 levels at being the fastest to run around the world. And next we've got pets. I cannot stress enough how important the pet is for you as a Hunter. They will be your right hand, they will tank for you, they will DPS for you. In many cases their DPS might be even higher than yours, so look after it by feeding it properly. Don't let it die that often. They do eat different foods, so it depends what pet you go for. And if you take care of it, they will return the favor by being your best buddies in your journey to max level. And yeah, there are rare pets around the world. You will find yourself camping to get one for their unique spells, which are transferable to others. I will probably look at making a video dedicated to Hunter pets in the near future. Next we've got great soloers. They are great soloers, so if you're a casual player that just wants to enjoy the game in your own company, this is a great choice for you. I would recommend Hunter for you. You'll be able to solo almost all group quests and in some instances even dungeons. Okay, next we've got great kiters. Hunters are known as the kiting kings. You'll find yourself being the main tanks puller for a lot of the fights. After running MC once, you will be able to get the trank shot, which is required for a lot of the main boss fights. That being required for boss fights, you'll always find Hunters in raids, and that gives you a better chance at getting raid spot if you have that shot. Next is low threat. In dungeons or raids, they don't have to worry about threat at all. As you're aware, in vanilla WoW, threat actually mattered and players actually had to watch their aggro. Whenever Hunters go up the threat meters, they can easily just feign death and reset their aggro to 0. This will give you one less thing to worry about when raiding or running 5-man dungeons. You may also use feign death to drink or eat if required, however that may not be a popular option when fighting a boss. PvP. They are great at world PvP and battlegrounds. If played well, they can win any 1v1. Having loads of utilities, they tend to be even better at lower level PvP brackets, as they're able to easily kite warriors or rogues. Enemies tend to ignore your pet, which in reality does a lot of damage. Clove wearers will end up suffering a lot from your pet damage, which leaves you with a couple of shots before they down. Next we've got farming. As mentioned, if you master the kiting and switching your pet from a target to another, you should have no issue farming gold at max level. Don't think you're unable to easily grind at low levels though. If Diamond Tribute Run are nerfed, as a Hunter you can easily make up to 120 gold per hour but that we don't know yet. We're still waiting for Blizzard to confirm whether this nerf is going to happen. Last but not least is range DPS. Range DPS done by hunters cannot be dodged or parried, giving you less chance of your hits being missed. You'll need to learn how to not clip your shots. There is a rotation that hunters followed in Vanilla and the Burning Crusade. What that means, you'll need to watch your auto shots. You can easily get an add-on that shows you the speed of your auto shots, and you can time your other shots accordingly. What I'd like to mention here is that if you're planning on playing as Alliance, then you're in luck, as there's no shamans to need on your male items. I tend to believe it's easier for Hunter to get as Alliance compared to Horde. However, if you're running instances as Hunter, you can always create your own group and not invite a shaman if playing Horde. Okay, this was it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I will be looking at making videos for each class, so you might see top reasons to play Mage or Warrior in Classic WoW. If you like the video, please like it. Drop a comment if there's anything you wanna see in particular, and I'll see you on the next one.